Good morning, good morning, good morning, my wonderful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you see this video, where you are seeing it from. Please, my wonderful people, please, I want to discuss this topic, please, because this has been a norm for some people. It has been a norm for some people. I don't know why it's like that. Why is it like that? This topic I want to talk about, please. Why did people like to borrow money and they don't like to pay back? Why? Why did people like to borrow money and not like to pay it back? Why? Because you will come and meet somebody, you will tell the person to borrow you money. You don't know that money, he might wanted to use it for another thing, and that person will borrow you that money to pay it back, to turn to war. I don't know why people like to borrow money and they don't like to pay back. I don't know. Please, I want to know. I want to know. Because this topic just came to my mind because of two things. One, it has happened to me. Two, I want to use somebody as a case study. People like to borrow money, but they don't like to pay back. Why? Why? Because I want to share my experience. What I experienced when I was running a shop, when I was running some years back, I was running a shop. There's this my neighbor was beside me. I was selling wholesales, provisions, pampers. Then my shop was full. In and out of my shop was full. But there was this my neighbor was selling onions. He was selling onions. So wow. Well, there was this my neighbor was selling. So he said I should borrow her some money so that she can use it to buy market in her shop. I feel reluctantly before I feel so much reluctance before I could borrow her that money that year. This thing I'm saying now is more than 8 years now. Do you know? After I borrowed, she said she's going to use this for 1 month. That she want to buy bulk, that she want to send people from north. That she's going to borrow it for 1 month. I borrowed that. Then I borrowed that 100K. I borrowed that. I could remember I borrowed that because I just collected my contribution then. I just said, okay, let me this money. Instead of me wasting it or use it to buy market, since I have market already, let me borrow her this money. Do you know what she did? After 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, she did not even mention about the money at all. I was just looking at her that, well, let me, maybe she's still using it. After 4 months, I requested for my money. Come and see gbege. Come and see gbege, no be small thing. The next thing I saw sacrifice in front of my shop. I saw Yoruba man pè ní ẹbọ. Ẹbọ ni mo bá níwájú shop me. I saw sacrifice in front of my shop. Why? You come and meet somebody to borrow you money to pay it back. Why now? Why? I made sacrifice in front of my shop. Ask me who did it. It's someone that I borrow my hard-earned money. Someone that borrowed my hard-earned money. When I saw it, I never even thought of who could do this thing. Who did I offend? Who did I offend? As kind of church I was going then, I was Celestial, proud Celestial. It was my church that discovered that saw it. It was my church. I'm a Celestial. They are the one that told me, see, oh, so, you borrow somebody money. This is it. I was like, hey, already one. I was like, how can you do this? How can you do this? And I was told that I should not bother, I should not let her know. They told me to do this. So there's some kind of thing they told me to do, so that they said I should push. I just put the sacrifice. I remove it from my front of my shop. If I tell you till now, I've not collected the money. The 100K that I borrowed my neighbor. Why am I saying this? I want to use Bobrisky as a case study. I want to use him as a case. Bobrisky paid somebody he or she borrowed 4 million from. He wouldn't have entered this wahala he is now. Okay, somebody borrowed you money. Instead of you to pay it back, that it will turn to another thing. Where you want to borrow money, you are begging. You now borrow money, finish to pay it back, not turn to war. Because Bobrisky now he has entered another wahala now. That money, when the owner of that money requested for it, Bobrisky pay that money on time, he wouldn't have entered this wahala he is now. Because there's tendencies that Bobrisky might go back to prison. He might go back. I don't know why people like borrow money, they don't like to pay back. When they reported Bobrisky to Very Dark Man still call him or her out that Bobrisky pay this so money. You are owing this so person money. Go and pay it back. Bobrisky thought that Very Dark Man is not serious. He doesn't know what is it. Bobrisky doesn't know that Very Dark Man has a deep secret of him. I don't know. You will borrow money to pay it back. Will be a barrier to you. But you were begging before they gave you that money. People have taught me so many lessons. But me, I don't used to borrow people money again. The money that I know that I cannot give you, I cannot dash you, me know they borrow person again. Because at the end of the day, you will borrow them money. They will use the money. They will use it against you. They will tell you, Shebi, you have me when you are borrowing somebody. Please, if somebody borrow you money, have it in mind. Have the habit of paying it back. Pay it back. No matter, okay, let's assume that you don't have it. Let the person realize that see. It is not that I don't want to pay. Some people we have, they will not like to pay it back. Some people we have, they will not like to pay it back. See, now my 100,000, even the neighbors say, we are no more. I've left the shop. I don't know. Till now, the money I borrowed, I've not seen. She did not pay me back. I don't know. Why did people like that? Why are they doing that? Why? Because doing that, you are making it difficult for another person. Another person that would be in need of that money. Nobody can come. I will not do it safe. How much money will me? I guess why I be borrow person now? I know they borrow person again. I know they borrow person money because person they don't teach me lesson. They don't teach me lesson. Person you go borrow money to pay back na wahala. Look at this wahala Bobrisky is facing up and down now. And that guy was not the first person. Bobrisky has been doing it for people. They will borrow you money to pay back, will turn to another thing. When they released Bobrisky, we all saw it. The kind of cake he said it was celebrating birthday. He did cake of millions of money, and you are owing somebody 4 million. You can't pay back. Ew.